Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be about what people didn't expect about you, but now know. So pile number 1, you're going to be the lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, you're going to be the rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, the tiger's eyes crystal. So again, pile number 1, lazurite crystal. Pile number 2, rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3, tiger's eyes crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the lazurite crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you. We have the King of Pentacles. So people probably didn't expect that you had what it took to become a boss, okay? And I'm getting like people didn't expect about you to be like very stable, very mature, or financially abundant. Some people may have thought that you were just flaunting or flossing and you were pretending, but you really are that girl or that guy with the Queen or the King of Pentacles here. So you could be an earth sign. You're very grounded, very mature for your age. And people didn't expect that about you, but now they know. You're very like financially savvy as well. This is what I'm getting here. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you. What people didn't expect about you. What do we have here? Wow, 9 of Pentacles. I can't make it up, guys. They didn't expect you to be in the 9 of Pentacles energy. They didn't expect you to be self-sufficient, independent. Some people, maybe they thought that like by leaving you alone or abandoning you, that you were going to flop, that you were going to drop like a bad habit, that you were going to fail. Basically, that's what they thought. Okay, they didn't expect you to have amazing skill sets and talent. They didn't expect you to be dedicated with the 9 of Pentacles. They didn't expect you to be somebody who is very loyal and faithful to your goals and be determined and strong-willed here. They didn't expect that, but now they know. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. That's too many cards. What people didn't expect about you. What people didn't expect about you. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they didn't expect you to be confident in who you are, assertive, bold in your action and communication. Some of you you made a bold move. You left, maybe you left a company, you left a group of people and you decided to become full-time entrepreneur with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, because the Knight of Pentacles is self-sufficient energy, independent energy, and it's also an energy of someone who is extremely independent. So this is what I'm getting here. This is what people didn't expect about you. They didn't expect you to be independent, self-sufficient, bold, but now they know that you're bold, that you're daring. What people didn't expect about you. What people didn't expect about you. What people didn't expect about you. We have the Five of Wands, okay? People didn't expect you to become competition. Like, you were not competing with these people, but they didn't expect you to have what it takes to become their opponent. But it's not even like you wanting to be their opponent, though. That's the thing. Like, you're not even like competing with these people, but they were not expecting you to become the rival here, because there's somebody here in your, either your friend group, family, or somebody in your community or social circle didn't think that you had what it takes with the King of Pentacles, where they didn't think that you had leadership skills, leadership qualities with the Queen of Wands, assertiveness, boldness, okay, assertive, like you being assertive, you stepping into your power was something that they didn't expect you to do. They didn't expect that about you, that knowing your worth, okay? And now they see you as competition. They didn't expect you to become the competition. They were hoping that you would stay dormant. So what people didn't expect about you, we have the Four of Cups. They didn't expect to miss out on you or miss out on someone great like you. I'm telling you, whoever these people are, they really had low expectations of you. They really did. Because like they were projecting onto you, or they were like judging you based on your appearance, your sexual orientation, your sex, your nationality. They were like judging you based on what they could see physically and not who you are to the core, okay, with the Four of Cups. But now they know that you are that girl, you are that guy, okay? What people didn't expect about you, yeah, for you to be driven with the Three of Wands, to be bold in your action, to be far-sighted. They didn't expect that about you, but now they know. What people didn't expect about you, yeah, Six of Swords. Some people didn't expect you to move on. Like, maybe they thought that you were going to retaliate or to prove yourself to them, to jump through hoops to show your worth. But you did the opposite. You just decided to move on and move away from these people and do your own thing with the Six of Swords, okay? That's what people didn't expect about you. They didn't expect you to be like that person or that guy to move on or move away, and not like you don't even discuss like your next step. Like, you just move forward in life. You keep moving forward after each disappointment. What people didn't expect about you, what do we have here? We have Justice. You could be a Libra here. Maybe they were expecting you to be naive or gullible or something like that with the Justice, like, because I feel like you're very diplomatic with people. You have integrity. Yeah, I feel like somebody was expecting you to retaliate, to do something out of pocket because of what they did to you, but you didn't behave like that. You surprised them or you shocked them. I'm getting like tower energy. Somebody's having a tower moment. They're realizing that, okay, yo, like this person is actually not who I thought they were, okay? They're actually better. They have integrity. What people didn't expect about you, we have the Hierophant. I can't make it up, guys, okay? You could be a Taurus here. We have Venus energy, Empress energy with the Justice and the Hierophant. Yeah, people didn't expect you to be like a guru or a master at your craft. You've mastered something here with the Hierophant, okay? You're definitely highly respected. They didn't expect that about you, to be respected or to earn their respect, but now they know. You've earned a lot of people's respect, okay? Because of like what they did to you, and you didn't retaliate. You became better instead of becoming bitter. What people didn't expect about you, we have the King of Swords. Wow, they didn't expect you. I'm telling you, they underestimated you. They didn't think that you were bright or smart or sharp, okay? Like, they really downplayed you. Somebody really was looking at you like you were at the bottom of the bottom, and And honestly, I'm not even trying to be mean, is this person. They're the one who's at the bottom. It's not you. They were projecting. Okay? Because I'm getting like somebody who is like a grimy energy. Somebody who is like, who would do grimy things for money, grimy things to people, and think that they could get away with it. And that's why I feel like this person's seeing you as competition, because they're seeing you like your worth, because you were like being hidden from them. It's like a group of people, but there's like one ringleader. Maybe they were trying to bully you. Okay? Because like I feel like this person was even if they were trying to make you feel like you were less than, at the bottom they knew you were better than them. They knew that. That's what they were like working overtime to try to make you feel less than. So what people didn't expect about you, what people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you. What do we have here? Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. They didn't expect you to be somebody who follows through on your plans, because we have the Three of Wands and now we have Two and Three of Wands. Okay, so this is like Two of Wands is about planning, forging ahead, and then Three of Wands is about executing your plans, putting it into motion. Okay, and Four of Wands is stabilizing it. Five of Wands is like experiencing setbacks or like conflict, but then Six of Wands is being victorious, overcoming those conflicts. Okay, so there is progress. You're making a lot of progress here. They didn't expect that about you. Maybe they thought that you were going to quit after a while. What people didn't expect about you? Wow, Nine of Cups. They didn't expect to be jealous of you or like wanting to get your wish fulfillment, but they didn't expect you to get your wish fulfillment as well. They didn't expect you to reach your full potential, because you're getting there, or you have fulfilled your full potential for some of you, or you're stepping into your full potential. What people didn't expect about you? What people didn't expect about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands. Okay, they didn't expect you to have boundaries or reinforcing your boundaries with the Seven of Wands. You are protecting your investment. You are protecting your new beginning. You're not allowing people to come in between you and your goals. Okay, you're actually standing up for yourself, and they didn't expect that from you with the Seven of Wands. They didn't expect you to have boundaries here. Maybe they thought that you would be a people pleaser, but you're not. What people didn't expect about you, my pal? Just one card. What people didn't expect about you, my pal? Number one. What people didn't expect about you? Okay, Seven of Pentacles, because the card went back in the deck. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So people didn't expect you to be patient, to invest in yourself, to invest in your growth and become the best version of yourself. Because this is what I'm getting here: self-investment, like, self-growth, like improvement. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Like, you've been tapping into your full potential, improving yourself, improving every aspect of yourself, actually focusing on growth. And people didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to actually follow through on your goals. Okay, what people didn't expect about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. What people didn't expect about you? Just one, please. Thank you. We have the Hangman. They didn't expect you to be different. They didn't expect you to follow through on your, like, to see things from a different perspective and actually act on those. Okay, so what people didn't expect about you? We have the Ten of Wands. Ooh, they didn't expect you to become a challenge. Now you challenge their views. You challenge their belief system. They didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to be the person to make them see things from a different perspective. But now they know. You inspire change. What people didn't expect about you? Just one card. What do we have here? Five of Wands. I'm telling you, they didn't expect you to be competition. They didn't expect you to be the person that they want to be like to be a source of inspiration to them. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect you to be the first to ever do it, because I feel like you are the first to ever do it, to ever do something, whatever it is that you're doing right now, you're the first to ever do it in your community. What people didn't expect about you? What do we have here? We have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, they didn't expect you to be strategic here. This is what I'm getting here. They didn't think that you were going to outsmart them. We have 777. Maybe you see this number often. Yeah, you outsmarted them. They didn't expect that about you. Now they know that you're smarter than you look. Like somebody underestimated you to the point where now this person's kind of embarrassed. What people didn't expect about you? Just one card, please. What people didn't expect about you? Just one, please, Spirit. What people didn't expect about you? What do we have here? No, just two cards. What people didn't expect about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have Judgment. They didn't expect you to be a great judge of character. They didn't expect you to be wise beyond your years. I feel like you saw right through these people and they thought that they were going to pull the wool over your eyes, but you were like 10 steps ahead of them with the Seven of Swords. You were very strategic and they didn't expect that about you. Maybe they took your shyness or your quietness or your introvertness. I don't even know if that's a word. You being introverted as you being like, you know, foolish, but it's not. Like you were 10 steps ahead of them. You're very wise, okay? What people didn't expect about you, just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Page of Swords, to be observant. I can't make it up, guys. They didn't expect that. They thought that you were some kind of dummy or something. Okay? They didn't expect you to be smarter than you look. So what people didn't expect about you, we have Temperance. Yeah. Calm, cool, and collected. An alchemist. Basically, they didn't expect you to take all of the negativity that they were sending towards you, maybe evil eyeing you, and turn it into something positive and become something greater than they could ever imagine. Okay, so what people didn't expect about you? What people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you? Just one card. Five of Swords. Ooh, we have 555 here. Five of Swords is like it's a shysty energy, okay? It does have like this negative connotation, but I'm not getting like you're shysty or you're negative. But people didn't expect you to pick your battles wisely. Like you're not the type that's going to entertain argument or negativity. You allow people to just do what they do and move on. They didn't expect you to move forward. Yeah, they didn't expect you to step into your power with the Emperor. You could be an Aries here. And if you are a Taurus, because we have Taurus here, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? But some of you could be Taurus, Aries, Cusper, don't have to be. But what people didn't expect about you but now know? Yeah, we have Justice again. You have amazing leadership qualities here. You're bold, you're daring. People didn't expect that about you, but now they know that you are bold, that you will take necessary action to accomplish your goals and dreams and aspiration, even if people don't support you. What people didn't expect about you, yeah, to be multi-talented here with the Two of Pentacles, well-versed. Okay, they didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were not as talented as you claimed to be. That's what they thought, like you were just pretending or you were a gimmick, that it will be temporary, or that like, you know, your success is just a fluke. You won't be able to maintain it, but you are maintaining it and you are cultivating it as well. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot by Catch You again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the rose quartz crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you, but now know, my pal number two. We have the Ace of Swords. They didn't expect you to be the truth, to be authentic. Yeah, there's some sort of clarity. Like people are gaining some sort of clarity about you when it comes to your authenticity. They didn't expect you to be the real deal. Some of you are like influencers here, YouTubers, okay? And they didn't expect you to have what it takes to fulfill this type of destiny, okay? So what people didn't expect about you, Ace of Swords, the Empress. Guys, you could be a Taurus here or a Libra. And if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. But people didn't expect you to be the truth. The Ace of Swords. People are gaining clarity about you, clarity about what you could accomplish, your worth. Also, they didn't expect about you that you knew your worth, you knew your value. Some people, they may have tried to test you with the Empress energy. Maybe they try to test to see if you knew you were the Empress or the Emperor, and they wanted to see if you knew your value, that if you're going to diminish yourself or basically like tell yourself that it's not possible or downplay yourself. Like somebody was expecting you to fall for their tricks or like basically sell yourself short. Somebody was expecting that about you, but it's not, that's not what happened. They didn't expect you to know your worth, your value with the Empress and adding tax to it. They didn't expect you to be creative and abundant and resourceful here because we have the Empress, right? So Taurus energy, Taurus is very resourceful. So is a Libra. So this person didn't think that you had the resources to accomplish certain things or that you didn't know how to cultivate your gifts. Somebody thought they would come and pimp you. This is what I'm getting here, like heavy on the energy of somebody trying to come and pimp you out of like your beauty, especially if you're a woman here. Like this is somebody who may have tried to make you do something that you don't want to do for money. And then like this person really thought that you were going to be a fool. I don't like this person's energy. Like, ugh. So what people didn't expect about you, just one card, please, Spirit. What people didn't expect about you, thank you. Okay, I'll take both. We have Temperance. Calm, cool, and collected under pressure. People didn't expect that about you. Somebody tried to, I feel like somebody was trying to get you to act out of character or put you in a predicament where they felt like your back would be against the wall and then you would have no choice but to succumb to them or to follow their lead. Somebody was trying to dominate your life. I don't like that. Like this is who's coming through their energy, and maybe they told people that they were going to be able to control you. This is somebody who has some sort of control issues. They're giving me devil energy. Like ugh, like yeah, like this is somebody who's overbearing. I don't like their energy. They're kind of like, ugh. It's like a pest, like somebody who's like, you know, annoying. Like you're like, oh, just go away. Okay, like ugh, you know, like very annoying, like just like don't want to listen, keep doing the same thing over and over, like overstepping your boundaries. This is the energy I'm getting. And this person maybe didn't expect you to stand your ground with the Temperance card, but now they know that you're not a pushover. Maybe this person thought that you were a doormat or something because like maybe you come off as very sweet, very nice, okay, and they thought like, okay, well, I could use her or I could use him, but they're realizing now that you're not that person. Like no, you're gonna come in correct or don't come at all, okay? Because this person with the Page of Cups, maybe they thought like, you know, you're very sensitive, okay, so I could just push you over, push you around, abuse you, but it didn't turn out like that. Yes, you may be sensitive but and are vulnerable, but you know how to protect yourself. Somebody didn't expect that about you. They thought that your kindness was a form of weakness. They thought that they could abuse you. So what people didn't expect about you but now know, we have the Chariot. Yeah, you're structured and disciplined and strong will. Okay, you know where you're going. You could be a cardinal sign here because we have two cardinal signs. We have Libra and we have Cancer. So you're structured, you're disciplined, you're strong will, you're committed to yourself, okay, committed to your goal. Somebody didn't expect that didn't expect you to be committed to yourself, committed to what you said you were going to do. That's why they're seeing you as the truth now. Because maybe you told this person, I'm going to do this, I'm going to accomplish this. And maybe they try to laugh or trying to like downplay you or make you feel less than. And this could, I'm getting like a couple, like I feel like this is like somebody that you were dating, like an ex. And then maybe they were running their mouth to their friends and they were like talking crap about you, but now they're realizing that you are like, you are who you say you are. Okay, you're not pretending. So what people didn't expect about you? 10 of Swords. Oh, they didn't expect you to drop them like a bad habit. They didn't expect you to cut them off, cut all communication. Like, some people, because they're so used to toxicity, they're so used to the back and forth with other people because they're used to people that are not healed. So they think that everybody else is not healed because they, in their mind, they're not healed themselves. So they're projecting onto people. And then when they encounter people like you that are actually self-aware with the Ace of Swords and they know their worth, you're not going to tolerate the BS with the 10 of Swords. Like, you're not going to do that. And then those, like, people like that, they always label people that know their worth as difficult or narcissistic when they're the narcissist. Like, boy, bye. Okay. Like, they're the one who always try to label you as crazy. You're selfish because why? I'm not allowing you to abuse me. Now I'm selfish because I don't want to allow you to talk to me crazy. No. Okay. If your parents did not raise you right, that's your problem. So that's what I'm getting here. Okay. And I feel like that's what it is. People didn't expect about you. Like, what they didn't expect about you is for you to cut them off like a bad habit and not even look back with the 10 of Swords. Just drop them like abruptly. They didn't expect that about you. Now they know that if they F around, they're going to find out real quick. It's not going to take forever. They're going to find out the first time around that you're not going to play with them. Your life is too short for you to be wasting time on people that are going to drive you crazy and you cause you mental health issues. No. So what people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect you but now know? Yeah, 8 of Swords. People didn't expect you to not stay, like, you're not going to stay trapped in fear. You're going to come out of the situation. Somebody was expecting you to be in that energy. They wanted that for you to be stuck, to be trapped, to be like clueless, not knowing what to do. But you removed yourself from that situation because we have Temperance and we have the Empress. You know your worth. Somebody or some people didn't expect that about you. They thought that you're going to stay stuck in an unhealthy situation like them, or that you were going to go through around in circles, multiple cycles with certain people. No, you're not doing that. They got the wrong one. So what people didn't expect about you? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, like what I'm also getting with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, people didn't expect you to keep your youthful appearance or your youthful spirit or like your drive and determination with the Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands is an enthusiastic energy. It's an optimistic energy. And people didn't expect that about you, but now they know. Like, maybe they thought that their action was going to cause you to give up on life or give up on yourself. And it's like, no, boo boo, you were not even like a factor here. Like, some people, they actually believe that they're more important than they actually are in people's lives. Okay. So what people didn't expect about you, we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting like somebody was expecting you to be a good girl and stay home and not explore your options, or like I keep getting like somebody who wanted you to feel stuck or trapped like a child. Like, a good girl is a child, not a woman. Why would you want a good girl? It's not a baby. It's not a dog. Okay. Like, only person that you want to be a good girl is like a little child, a 5-year-old. When you go to the grocery store, you don't want them to be running around the grocery store. That's why you want them to be a good girl. You want them to be obedient, because obviously they could get hurt or something could happen to them if they run around all over the store. That's the only time you want them to be a good girl. If you have a female dog, you want her to be a good girl because you don't want her to go around and biting people, right? So that's the only time, not a grown woman or a grown man or be a good boy. Like, what? No. Okay. So somebody was expecting you, or people were expecting you. Like, what they didn't expect about you is that you exploring your options or having or creating opportunities for yourself other than them. And I really feel like this is relationship. It's like heavy on the relationship. Like, somebody or people didn't expect you to explore your options or didn't expect you to know your worth. It could be like your family members. Maybe they wanted you to stay in a situation that was not healthy for you, and they didn't expect you to come out of it unscathed. Okay. So what people didn't expect about you but now know? Wheel of Fortune. They didn't expect you to know your value and create your own fortune with the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Like you created your own opportunities. Like you're following your own destiny. I'm telling you, it's your family. They didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to break generational curses. They didn't expect that you would be able to overcome that. They thought that you were going to stay stuck. What people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you? Ace of Wands. Passionate, creative, bold, enthusiastic. They didn't expect that about you. They thought, like, I really feel like they thought that all those obstacles, those challenges were going to break your spirit, and that you weren't going to know your worth, like you were going to associate yourself with your bad experiences, like you were going to like categorize yourself and say, okay, because I gone through this, that means I am that. No, you didn't do that. So what people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you but now know? We have the Three of Pentacles. Your reputation definitely precedes you with the Three of Pentacles, but you are an apprentice here. You are somebody who's very bold, okay? You are somebody who is daring as well, because we have the Ace of Wands. You dare to learn from scratch, or you dare to be an apprentice. You dare to be a beginner, and you dare to be like yes, definitely, like I said, an apprentice. But what I'm getting here, you dare to learn from other people and start from scratch. You don't have like a big ego where you feel like, oh no, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have to start from scratch. I have to be at the top. Like you're okay with starting from the bottom and making your way up. You don't have a big ego. And that's what's helping you level up, because you still see the world with fresh new eyes with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. And people didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were going to become bitter, heartbroken like them, okay? What people didn't expect about you, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, I didn't expect you to be bold and confident in your abilities here. They didn't expect you to be self-assured. What people didn't expect about you, yeah, we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, they didn't expect you to still be happy, happy-go-lucky. They actually thought that their actions towards you were going to affect you or affect your self-esteem, your self-worth, and it didn't work. Because you know who you are. What people didn't expect about you, we have the Ace of Swords again, 3 times, guys. They didn't expect you to be the real deal. I really feel like, your exes or a specific ex could be like in their feelings about you, knowing your worth or seeing the truth about a situation. They didn't expect you to heal, the Star. They didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were going to stay bitter, or that you were not going to know your worth because of what you've gone through. Now they know that you know your worth. And I feel like maybe you went hermit mode, and you were in hermit mode for a while. So because you were in hermit mode, they didn't expect you to heal because they didn't know what was going on. And maybe you emerged from hermit mode. You came out of hermit mode, and now you are more bold. You've leveled up your mind. You cleared your mind. You've healed, and now you're better than ever. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, they didn't expect you to be a warrior here. They didn't expect you to have stamina, endurance here. They thought that you were going to break. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow, they didn't expect you to have self-love. Somebody really, I feel like they orchestrated this so that way you could hate yourself, and it didn't work out like that. Somebody was expecting you to hate yourself, but you're not. You're not hating. You love yourself even more. What people didn't expect about you, but now know, Sun. Oh my God. Guys, we have Leo here. Yeah, people didn't expect you to know your worth. I keep getting that. They didn't expect you to be confident in your abilities, to be bold in your action, to actually heal, put yourself out there. Somebody thought that after, or people thought that after that horrible experience that you had, let's say if you are a single parent and then you're a mother or a father, it doesn't matter, like, and then the other parent left you high and dry, and they thought that you were never going to date again, you're never going to love again, you won't be able to make it without them, and you are excelling without them actually now. And now they're shook. Now they know that you have it in you. Okay? Same thing if it's like just a regular relationship when you guys didn't have children. The same thing. Maybe this person thought that you were going to crash and crumble without them. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. They didn't know how resilient you were. Yeah, King of Pentacles, okay? Independent, self-sufficient. They didn't know. They didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to be self-sufficient, independent, without their support, without their help. What people didn't expect about you, we have the Knight of Swords. They didn't expect you to get back on your feet very quickly. They didn't expect you to be sharp, your mind to be sharp, okay? What people didn't expect about you, we have the World card. They didn't expect you to learn the lesson and apply it into your new chapter and move on. They thought that you're going to stay stuck or trapped in fear or like become bitter, but you became better and you know your worth. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. We have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands, guys, twice. The Ace of Wands twice, Ace of Swords 3 times, Ace of Cups. They didn't expect you to be happy. They didn't expect you to heal yourself and be optimistic and still chase your dreams after you've gone through obstacles, your wish fulfillment. Like, they didn't expect you to get your wish fulfillment. They didn't expect you to actually be bold enough to do it. That's what it is. It's like the boldness, because I feel like you were at a disadvantage, and that's why they didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were going to allow this disadvantage to consume you, but you didn't. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 3, you picked the Tiger's Eyes crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous file or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. We have the Two of Pentacles. People didn't expect you to be multi-talented or have the ability to juggle multiple responsibilities at once. Maybe some of you could be parents here and you run a business, you have your own business, or I'm getting some of you like you have like a 9 to 5, but you also have a side hustle, so you're juggling both simultaneously. And people didn't expect you to be that agile, okay? What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What do people didn't expect about you, my pal? Wow, okay, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, my pal number 3 coming through with a bang. Okay, they didn't expect you to be financially savvy or having the ability to create abundance for yourself, to create with the Two of Pentacles, to generate multiple sources of income, to create wealth for yourself, to create a legacy for yourself with the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you are a young CEO and you're doing well, you're financially savvy, you maybe have an online business and you have a 9 to 5 and you're doing it very well. You could be like, maybe you have an e-commerce store on Shopify or something. This is what I'm getting here. Drop shipping, like you're doing something online, okay, where it's creating passive income for you, and people didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to be financially savvy. What people didn't expect about you, we have the Queen of Swords. They didn't expect you to be like very smart, very sharp, big book smart and street smart with the Queen of Swords. They also didn't expect you to have like strong boundaries here, maybe because you're young. So people that are older than you, they're expecting to walk all over you and then being able to talk to you. However, especially in the workplace, if you have a 9 to 5 and you are in a leadership position, maybe they didn't expect you to hold your ground, to be able to roll with the big dogs. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. That's what I heard. Being able to roll with the big dogs. I feel like you may have like senior leadership that are intimidated by you because of your drive and determination. They see your passion, they see your zest for life. Okay, and they didn't expect you to have the ability to do so. What did people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you but now know? We have the Six of Swords. Maybe they didn't expect you to have the ability to walk away from people, places, or things that do not serve you anymore. Like you're not really emotionally attached to situations, people, or places. Maybe you've left a company because you felt like it was not in alignment with your career goals. So what people didn't expect about you, but now know? We have the Three of Cups. So with the Three Cups energy, what I'm getting here is that maybe people didn't expect you to have like this positive disposition about you, and that like your personality is real, like you are actually a happy person. You're not putting on a front, you're not pretending to be happy. Very joyful energy. People didn't expect that about you. Maybe they expected you to be too stoic or too serious, not being able to let your hair down. What people didn't expect about you, but now, yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. They didn't expect you to be book smart and street smart. Now we have the Queen of Cups. You're emotionally intelligent. I feel like it's because of your age. Regardless of how old you are, you have some sort of wisdom, knowledge, and expertise with the Queen of Cups that people didn't expect you to have. They didn't expect that about you, to be this wise and understanding and far-sighted, okay? What people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you but now know? Wow, we have the Star. Okay. They didn't expect you to have this influence. Okay, somebody may have maybe they saw you and they thought like, oh yeah, she's young or he's young. They don't have any reach, right? So somebody didn't expect you to have that much reach with the Star. They didn't expect you to have this type of influence at a young age. I really feel like it's a young age. And even though, like, let's say if you are older here, it doesn't matter. I feel like you had this influence, you had this reach at a young age. You've built that reach from a young age, and now like that you're older, you're able to cultivate this power that you have. But I feel like why they didn't expect that is because you don't brag about what you have. You don't brag about your reach. You don't brag about your success. Some people, they're very boastful, right? They like to brag about it, and this is why they fall from grace. But you're very humble about it, and that's why Spirit is always blessing you. And people didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to be this influential with the Star. What people didn't expect about you, maybe somebody Googled you. Somebody Googled you. What people didn't expect about you but now know? What's okay? We have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so somebody didn't expect you to be generous or having a giving heart, being authentic, being truthful. Yeah, I didn't expect that about you. That maybe some of you do charity work on your spare time, or you've been in I feel like maybe some of you have like humble beginnings. So that's the reason why you're humble as well. Like you're not too boastful or prideful about what you have, okay? And that's what some of you didn't expect about you. They didn't know that you were this generous or very giving, very loving. They misjudged you. What people didn't expect about you but now know? We have the Page of Wands. That you are somebody who hasn't lost your sense of wonder regardless of your age. With the Page of Wands, you're very enthusiastic, you're very optimistic about life, passionate, okay? And people didn't expect that about you. Yeah, somebody was expecting you to be like grumpy or something. What people didn't expect about you but what people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you but now know? What people didn't expect about you? We have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the energy of worry, anxiety, fear. But I'm not getting like you are in the Nine of Swords. But there's something about you that is causing people to feel like stress or pressure. They didn't expect you to be pressured. They didn't expect you to have all these great things going on for yourself. You having this reach, you having this intelligence. Some of you may have graduated with honors. You have so many things going on for you. And you started at a really young age. I keep getting like somebody who started at a really young age was able to build themselves up. And maybe you became like a millionaire by the age of 30 or by the age of 40, or maybe you're a billionaire and then you're just quiet about it. Nobody knows. Like, you know, you're a quiet millionaire. Like you do your own thing. Well, maybe somebody Googled you, or maybe like because you have this public platform, maybe on LinkedIn or something, and they were able to find out things about you. Now they know that you have, like, you are the owner, the CEO of this company, that maybe your stocks, like maybe you went public, like there's something big about you, and it's causing the Nine of Swords for certain people. They didn't expect that about you. They are in the Nine of Swords, not you. Okay? What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they didn't expect you to be bold and daring, adventurous. Some of you have traveled the world. You've been to multiple places. Maybe some of you may have written a book or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. And maybe you sold like 100,000 copies or something. Like your book is very popular. Maybe you made the New York Times bestseller or something like that. Okay, and maybe like maybe you wrote your book in a pseudonym, so nobody knows it's really you, but somebody may have found that about you. Maybe you came public with that, and somebody wasn't expecting that about you. To have, like, because like I said earlier in the read with the Two of Pentacles, you're multi-talented here. Somebody didn't expect that, or people didn't expect that about you. Having the ability to juggle multiple responsibilities here. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles. Pages are novelists, they're apprentices, they're students. So what somebody or people didn't expect about you, they didn't expect you to like have self-mastery. Maybe they expected you to be like a page, but you don't stay a page. You start as a page, but then you grow to become like the King of Pentacles, or having the Ten of Pentacles or the Nine of Pentacles. But you always start from the beginning. You always start from scratch, and you don't mind learning. You're a lifelong student, and people didn't expect that about you, to always learn. Maybe some of you, you're going back to college or university. Okay, so what people didn't expect about you? Just one card, please, Spirit. Wow, we have the Fool card. Yeah, you're extremely innovative, you're bold, you're daring, because the Fool card is somebody who takes bold action, who walks by faith and not by sight. Okay, so I really feel, like I said, you come from humble beginnings, so you didn't have much. Like, you know, you started from scratch just like everybody else, but because of your drive, your determination to get things done, you didn't allow your circumstances to dictate your future. Okay, you made the choice to become the right person. Like, you made the choice to become the best version of yourself. So what people didn't expect about you but now know? What did people expect about you but now know? We have the Six of Pentacles again, guys. I really feel like you have a generous spirit here. Maybe some people thought they were stingy or greedy or something, but yeah, I feel like you may have given a lot of money to charity. You donated, and people maybe expected you to be a greedy person because you have a lot of money, or maybe they expected you to acquire your money in illegal ways or something. What people didn't expect about you but won't say, won't say. What people didn't expect about you but now know. We have the Magician. You could be a Gemini or a Virgo here. What people didn't expect about you is that you're multi-talented. Okay, you're a master manifester. You speak things into existence here, and they didn't expect that about you. They didn't expect you to have the skill sets and the talent. They thought maybe you were a charlatan, like you were faking it, because they're faking it, so they're projecting onto you. What people didn't expect about you but now know. This is somebody who, or people that are investigating you, looking you up online, stalking you on social media, like weirdos. What people didn't expect about you but now know. No, just one card, please, Spirit. Yeah, that's too many. What people didn't expect about you, we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, like somebody underestimated you, or they thought that you were like a mean person with the Ace of Cups, but like you're very loving and nurturing, okay, with the Ace of Cups, and you have a healthy amount of self-love. There is like, you're not cocky or arrogant or boastful. Somebody didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were rude or cocky, especially with the Knight of Wands, because you are bold in your action, you're daring. So they thought that you were just somebody who thought that you were better than everybody, and then you look down on others, but really you're a very kind, loving individual. And I feel like a lot of you may have given to charity. You like, maybe you have your own nonprofit organization or something, and somebody didn't expect that about you. What people didn't expect about you but now know. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups again. Three of Cups again. Yeah, you're a very loving, nurturing individual. Maybe you have a very maybe not a large social circle, but you have very loving friends. Like, you have true friends. Okay, you are a real friend. Somebody didn't expect that about you. They really thought that you were mean. I don't know why I'm getting that. What people didn't expect about you but now know, maybe because of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has a negative connotation to it sometimes because of the swords. But the Queen of Swords is very loving, but she's just like, you're not going to complain in her face though. That's the difference between her and the other queens. It's not that she's not loving. She's just like, you're not going to play with her emotions. She doesn't like that. Okay, she likes it like, just give it to her straight and you guys are going to be good. If you go try to like play, especially if you try to insult her intelligence, that's when she's going to be cold with you, because she doesn't like that. She doesn't play that. So that's the thing that people don't understand with the Queen of Swords. Okay, and I feel like that could be the way that you are with the Queen of Swords here. It's like, because we do have the Queen of Cups, so that means you're very loving, but it's just like, okay, but you're not going to come play with me just because I'm loving. Like, that's not how it works. Okay, you're not going to come take advantage of me just because I'm loving. Like, come on. That means you think I'm an idiot. That's pretty much what, like, when people behave like that, that means they think that you're an idiot. And that's where, like, when the Queen of Swords comes in, she's not going to play that, because she's like, you know exactly what you were doing when you were doing it. Okay, so you're not a kid. You know what I mean? Like, you're not a child, you're an adult. So what people like, that's why you have to go to therapy, so that way you can learn, emotional intelligence. So what people didn't expect about you but now know, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Maddest Touch. Okay, you have the Maddest Touch. Yeah, somebody didn't expect that about you. Okay, now they know. Now they know that you're a real boss. Okay, yeah, somebody looked you up. What people didn't expect about you but won't now know, we have the Hermit. Yeah, like somebody, like I said, they thought that you were mean, but really with the Hermit card, you prefer to be on your own. You prefer to stay in your own company. That means you love yourself. Like, people that don't want to stay by themselves, that means you don't love your own company. That's what it means. Like, you always have to be around other people to feel validated. Like, you don't need that with the Hermit card. And somebody's didn't expect that about you. They thought that you were like them, that you needed their validation or you needed their approval, but you don't care about that stuff. You're okay with yourself. You're comfortable in your own skin. And that makes them uncomfortable, because it makes them realize that they don't love themselves. That's why they're maybe attacking you, calling you mean, calling you a bitch or a-hole, just because you don't want to tolerate their BS. So what people didn't expect about you but now know, yeah, Nine of Wands. You're strong-willed here. You're not somebody who easily gives up with the Nine of Wands. You're a warrior. What people didn't expect about you but now know, yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're dedicated. You're meticulous in your approach. Okay, you're loyal. Somebody didn't expect that about you, but now they know. What people didn't expect about you, but now know. What do we have here? We have the Empress. Okay, maybe they didn't expect you to know your worth, to know your value, and they didn't expect you for you to be this creative and abundant. Okay, you could be a Taurus here or a Libra, and if you are a Taurus and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. So what people didn't expect about you, but now know. Just one card. We have the Page of Wands, and I think that's the second time it came out. No, actually, this is the Page, the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you're very enthusiastic, optimistic with the Page. I think the Page of Wands came out, if I'm not mistaken. I really feel like it came out. But you're very optimistic. You're very youthful in appearance as well. Somebody didn't expect you to be younger than you are. I mean, sorry, older than you are, because they thought that you were younger. Okay. So what people didn't expect about you, but now know. What people didn't expect about you. Three of Cups is here 3 times. Why did somebody, like, I'm telling you, somebody didn't expect you to be like a joyful, happy, go lucky type of individual, because maybe, like, I feel like maybe they get the Queen of Swords from you because you don't, like, you're sensing that this person is fake. Maybe that's why they're getting the Queen of Swords from you. They didn't expect you to have boundaries or something. So what the people didn't expect about you but now know? That you're a boss. Okay, they better put some respect on your name. Okay, with the Emperor. Somebody's like, they're finding out the hard way that you're a boss. Okay, yeah, you have amazing leadership skills and qualities. Somebody didn't expect that about you. Like, they underestimated you, or they downplayed you, or they try to make it seem like something was off with you, or like something about your character. Like, somebody was trying to attack your character, but they're realizing, like, no, with the Three of Cups, like, you're a very loving individual, you're very generous, you have a big heart, but you protect yourself. You're not going to just allow anybody in your social circle just like that, just because. No, you're very cautious. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're very cautious energy here. All right. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.